Idea of owning a home and not being house poor doesn't seem like a real option for a lot of people, but that may not be the case. We have some good news for you this morning. So joining me now is our real estate expert, Lane Lyon. He's a realtor and managing broker at Coldwell Banker. Lane, good morning.
Hey, good morning to you. Happy to be here on that happiness theme.
I know, very rarely do we get to kind of lead into you with happy news.
We like encouraging news for sure.
Yeah. Well, those interest rates, of course, coming down, and that could be good news for home buyers.
Well, and what is for a lot of us realtors is an indicator that 2024 is setting up to look and feel a little bit different than what we're going to see and what we have seen in 2023. In fact, I brought a graph, Jordan, to show you what's been going on with mortgage rates over the last 90 days. If you look to the far right-hand side of the screen, even if your contacts aren't that great, look at the far, then we like that nice low number there.
Yes, we can tell it's lower than the rest, and that's what we like to see.
We like that. And by the way, in case you can't make it out, we started off the week at just under 7.5%. If we look at the peaks up there towards the middle of your screen, we were over 8% in October. Wow. Those are some of the highest mortgage rates that we have seen in 20 years. So this is fueling some optimism out there in the marketplace, which is nice. And it is encouraging news when it comes to jobs, easing inflation, driving factors behind the lower mortgage rates, and we will take them.
All right, so you mentioned optimism, but understandably, some people are still pretty worried out there about affordability. How is that going to impact?
Sure, because we still have prices that are up. These mortgage rates, while they are down, are still higher. So affordability is a concern, but as we anticipated, even just a slight tweak in that downward direction is creating a little bit of demand out there. I brought an example for you. This is a house in Aurora, Jordan. The sellers put it on the market 47 days ago at right around $500,000. They were about to take it off the market because they just didn't have any offers. Kept it on for one more weekend. They're glad they did because over this past weekend, they got 3 offers.
Oh, wow. Okay. When it rains, it pours.
Hey, they were happy to hear that. And it could be that one person just finally pulled the trigger and then that spurred some others to kind of come forward. Sure. And this is, of course, anecdotal. It's not happening all across the metro area, but I think it's a good indicator that buyers are starting to say, you know what, I'm ready. Let's do this and take advantage of opportunities that exist right now.
And right now, this is the reality that we're dealing with.
Sure.
We are in December. Crazy to believe that's the end of the year.
No, I still can't believe that.
How are we looking for next year?
Well, dusted off the crystal ball a little bit for you. It is tough to know what we're looking at for the new year, but I can tell you that economists I follow are in agreement, Jordan, that we will continue to see this gradual reduction of interest rates. So nice to be saying that. It is good news for buyer. I anticipate that we'll see activity pick up. Sellers, though, should still plan on offering to pay some of those closing costs to help buyers with those payments. That is unless sellers start to see more examples like I just showed you, where there's more than one offer coming in. They may not have to offer as many incentives or closing costs because they might not have to. Home values will hinge on available inventory, Jordan. We know there's plenty of people out there that are just holding on to those 3% COVID refi rates.
Yeah, okay.
And if we don't see a lot of inventory and that demand picks up, it's a supply and demand issue.
Right.
We will see some of those home values potentially go up in the new year. So keep that in mind as well. And I can't stress enough that if you're thinking about maybe a new house from Santa.
Okay, yes.
Talk to your mortgage broker now, talk to your realtor now, because there are some opportunities as this market starts to improve that are out there right now to take advantage of. We will keep an eye on it, but more so than anything, this is the trends that a lot of home buyers have been waiting for.
Well, as long as you bring good news like that, you are welcome to bust out the crystal ball and your Miss Cleo hat anytime you want, my friend.
Hey, don't tempt me, Jordan.
Lane, thank you so much.
Have a good one.